Welcome to the Chit Show. Grab a front row spot where we're talking about the mess, yeah, the good and the rot. Spilling tea, tossing shade, got the chat non-stop. Life's a toilet bowl spin, we just taking the plop. It's the Chit Show, homie, let the laughs roll free. Dropping lines so filthy, need a potty degree. Flipping every single script, man, the vibe OG. It's ridiculous, that's our decree.
Welcome to the Chit Show. You're listening to the Chit Show, the podcast. That's 1 part tech, 1 part culture, and 3 parts chaos. Brought to you by the fine folks at chit.com. Your hosts, Max, Eric, and Daniel, tackle the world's most important issues and also whatever nonsense happened in their group chat this week. Expect bold opinions, unfiltered banter, and the occasional moment of accidental brilliance. It's messy, it's honest, it's the Chit Show, and it starts now.
Who's the brilliant one? I don't know. Of us three, it's hard to say who the brilliant one is.
If you have to ask, then it's not
You'll
you.
never know. That's what Angelica always said at Rugrats. She'd be like, if you have to ask, you'll never know.
I think we're all brilliant in our own ways. Isn't that such a 90s answer?
Like, you're ChatGPT brilliant, you know?
You know, I do use ChatGPT way too much, especially now that I learned that it's terrible for the environment. But
what are you going to do when they eventually just like start charging for like everybody, you know, instead of like having a free plan?
Is that true? Is that a rumor? Is that going to happen?
I don't know. I feel like they should. Like, you have that much people using it. You're the first, you know, AI app. I feel like you should charge people.
I think based on our values of chit.com, I don't think that they should charge people.
Oh, true. Chit.com
we're not going to
disagrees
charge
with
people.
me. Yeah, exactly. We're bringing MySpace back, and we're not charging a penny.
That's right. Well, we should charge 1 penny. That'd be funny.
1 penny. Yeah, just to say, just show that people are serious. Come on, 1 penny.
1 penny.
You guys can do it. Or 1 Donald Trump crypto coin.
Trump coin?
Crypto coin.
Trump coin, yeah, Trump coin.
Supposedly they're stopping the production of pennies. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, and they're stopping the production of Trump coin because that was all a rug pull anyways. That was just a scam.
Scam.
Pennies are a scam too because it costs 3 cents to make a penny.
Taco about it.
Yeah, I'm going to taco about it. Taco Bell needs to bring back the enchilada. That's all I'm saying. Come on.
You know, Taco Bell is playing with my heart because they took away the nacho fries for a while.
Yeah, wait,
why
did they do that? What the heck?
And they took away the chicken nuggets for a while, and now they're back. I think maybe it's just a test mode or something. I don't know.
It's kind of like me when I talk to girls, just test mode.
Oh, that's true.
Speaking of food, how about we move into our sponsor for today?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect segue. So this episode of The Chit Show is brought to you by Stank Wrap, the world's first scented plastic wrap for your leftovers. Why settle for boring when your Tupperware can waft? Choose from gourmet aromas like the garlic gym sock. Ooh, that smells good. Tuesday tuna surprise. And the ever popular hot dog watermelon fusion.
I don't know what that
summer
smells
like. Stank Wrap, because your fridge deserves a personality. Use code CHITSHOW, that's CHITSHOW at checkout for 13% off and get a free sample of
13% off
burrito breeze. Yeah, we don't do 5s and 0s.
We're like very anti Taylor Swift though. Wait, no, we're pro Taylor Swift because 13 is her favorite number. So we are all Swifties here on the Chit Show.
I thought we stuck with prime numbers. But
yeah, we stick with prime numbers. Yeah, we like it prime. We like Coach Prime more than we like Logan Prime.
Have you guys seen those American hot dogs? Are those real? I don't know. It might be AI. Who knows in today's world?
I don't know, but I saw Will Smith eating a spaghetti. That's AI. It's an AI video.
That's true. That's true. But there's a picture circulating. It's kind of old. I think it's a couple years old, actually, of like red, white, and blue hot dogs that are They're like
Oh,
berry flavored. Have you seen that?
yes, I have
That
seen
can't be
those.
real. That's fake.
I think I've seen them in the store, but I don't know. It could have been a
I
fever
don't
dream.
know. I don't know where you be shopping at. You shop in the hood, man.
No, they're real. I've seen them. I've seen them.
They got them over
Man,
there in DP.
we used to have colored ketchup, remember? I wouldn't put it past the American public to not eat anything, especially if it's red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
It's
people would
true.
eat anything red, white, and blue. You know, it just reminds people of their popsicle days.
Yeah.
Those bomb pops.
Oh, yeah, the
Bomb
bomb
pops.
pops.
Bomb
They
pops
got
is
you back
what
then.
Johnny always gets when the ice cream truck comes around. He gets the
Man,
bomb
my
pop.
teeth can't handle bomb pops anymore. My heart wants to bomb pop. My stomach wants to bomb pop, but my teeth, they just can't handle it anymore.
Bomb
Yeah,
pop.
I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles heads with the gumball
Oh
eyes.
yeah, with the gumball eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I had the SpongeBob ones like that.
Classic. Those are always the fan favorite.
Is
The gumball
Spooky
eyes,
like
but they
in
never look. They
is
never look
Spooky
like
like
the original.
is Spooky's zoom, like his focus is way off right now. Is that on purpose?
That's because he's spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you saying,
The
Emo? I
ghost
cut you off.
filter.
It's okay. We were cutting each other off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, brother.
The character popsicles never look really accurate. They're always like demented
Yeah,
versions.
they look like shall I say different than normal.
They're very special looking. Well, what I think Spooky was working on some stuff today. What's new on chit.com?
What's new is that I'm an idiot.
That's not
Um,
new.
Yeah, we knew that. That's why we brought you on board. Balance.
I am the resident chit village idiot. Yeah, I was trying to program something into a completely different portal than I should have been. So that's all me. I mean, I'm the one spinning wheels here, but I'm working on the email server. I definitely work. I'm gonna get that up today. That's my promise to
You're
the
doing
adoring
more than
fans.
we're doing on the back end because Emo and I have just kind of been posting memes, you know.
Yeah, I've been busy, man. You,
We
Alright.
did
I
find some
won't.
cool stuff. You found something, Emo, like something to make the logo, and I just
Mhm.
typed in a prompt and came out with like the chit like cool logo. So we're gonna play with that one, you know. Maybe have that one up on the website.
Heck yeah, yeah. I found through the TikTok.
The ticky tacky.
There's a bunch of different websites that are very powerful websites you should know.
This one was
Parts
sketchy, man. I was signing up. I was
192.
like, do I need to sign up? Like, do I need to put in my credit card number? It's a little sketch, you know, but it turned out it came in clutch.
For sure, for sure. Well, don't be too hard on yourself, Spooky. In the beginning when I was trying to, I think, upload the poop emojis, Max kept telling me the wrong FTP server website. So we're all idiots over here.
Yeah, if we get a halfway functioning website put out for the people, for the crowd, you know, that'll be something because
Oh, the internet will be
right now
done.
we don't know a whole lot.
The internet will be done. They won't need all those other websites. They'll just need shit. That's
Yeah,
it.
you won't need YouTube if you can have
No,
a no ads video player.
won't need YouTube. You won't need Twitter. You won't need Reddit.
Is Max's
Yeah.
video frozen for you, Daniel? Can you see him?
He's been he's been dark for me
Max,
since I
your
joined.
video is
Like
frozen.
literally, I can't even see him.
Oh no, that's gonna
Just so you
suck.
know.
Because I was gonna
I can.
feature this thing, but
We
you guys
can't
can't
see
see
it.
it.
No, it's
So I
just you
can't
going
get your
like this.
reaction of how cool this looks. Just trust that I have a it's like Emo's spooky ghost thing. I've got the chit one.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, I
Well,
remember.
that's okay. Luckily, this is a podcast, and people don't really need to see you. We can hear you great, so
Except for
It's
all
just
those
your
people that
webcam.
comment on how good looking Daniel is. Like, geez, come on.
Yeah, except he's
Emo
blurry
and I
now.
have
Our video
feelings.
is just. It's okay. My wife hasn't watched. She'll be my hype girl. Speaking of hype girls, I went karaokeing for my father-in-law's 61st birthday party.
Oh,
And there
nice.
was a bunch of hype girls, and it was a lot of fun because they were hyping everybody up.
Yeah.
And it was
Man,
a good time.
karaoke's like the scariest thing. Like, that's like, to me, it's like karaoke and jumping out of a plane are the two scariest things.
Oh, really? You rate them about the same?
Yeah.
I like singing, so it's not as scary to me. I would not jump out of an airplane, though.
Yeah.
Dan,
karaoke's
Spooky, would you
fun.
jump out of an airplane?
I'd rather sing karaoke, to be honest.
What about singing karaoke while jumping out of an airplane?
That actually would be awesome.
That's Max's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
No,
I
my
can't.
worst nightmare is being unprepared, like for publics. Like if I had to get up and give a speech or something like that, and I was just completely unprepared
Oh, I'm
before I
not at
didn't know
all
what I was
scared of
talking
that. I
about,
can
that would be
wing
much
it.
worse.
I can wing it on anything.
Oh, I can't do that at all. Give me a
Well, that's what
prompter
lawyers do.
or some lyrics, I got it. But
Yeah, see, like I don't have that artsy side like you guys have. I don't do that like singing. I don't know. I can't do that. It's just things that I'm terrible at.
Well, you've got your deep, sultry voice. I bet you're a good singer.
Mm-hmm. Like one song, half of one song.
That's all you need for karaoke. You just need
Yeah.
that one song.
You gotta have your one song. Everybody has a karaoke song. What's your karaoke song, Emo?
Usually it's the crooner stuff like Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra. I like to sing
Like the "You're
the old.
beautiful, you're beautiful."
That's James Blunt, you dummy. Um, but yeah, something like that. Last time I sang
your face.
"Feeling Good" by Michael Bublé version.
mine's
Just
good
like
one.
Michael
Stop
Bublé.
Believing.
Oh, your video caught up. We can see your hat now.
Don't stop believing. What's up? Don't stop believing in these hats. Yours for on chit.com for $14.99. Everybody can buy one.
$14.99?
Yeah,
That's a steal for a hat like that.
it's pretty dope.
I want one.
Well, you already have one. You and Daniel, I bought 3.
Yes. Now I'll have 2 poop hats.
What if
This is
poop gets on
technically
my
a hat,
poop hat,
by the
though?
way.
I'll need a backup poop hat.
This is a hat. I'll wear mine.
Does it fit?
Spooky, you need.
Spooky,
Yeah.
you need
one
one.
now.
You need a ghost one, man.
Ghost poo, yeah.
I know. I really should send this one to Spooky. This is perfect for him.
Where did you get
Got
that?
it at Six Flags.
Oh,
Six Flags. Yeah.
Was it a prize from
Nope.
like
It
a
was in the
game
shop.
or just in the shop?
All right, who can name the Six Flags?
Texas, America, Gulf of America, South
No,
America.
This is wrong. This is wrong. Where did
This is
Santa
wrong.
Ana come from?
Mexico.
Mexico.
Is that? Oh, I was thinking the ship that the pilgrims
Santa
came over on.
Maria? Oh,
Santa
Spain.
Maria.
Wow, you are a history buff, Emo. You read a lot of history in your spare time.
I do. I really do. History is probably my worst subject. I'm not good at history.
Gotta ask Chad GPT.
That's right.
You say Chad GPT?
Yeah, that's what I say on LinkedIn. I say Chad GPT, and then anybody, if I connect with somebody named Chad, I always blame them or accuse them of being Chad GPT. I'm friends with like quite a few Chads on LinkedIn, actually.
I mean, I
Literally
would
and
expect nothing
figuratively?
less.
Yeah, both literally and
Both?
figuratively.
Yeah.
Are a lot of lawyers named Chad?
No, not a lot of lawyers. No, maybe like just a small amount. I think like a Chad is like not destined to be a lawyer. You're more destined to be like a Mountain Dew gamer who skateboards on the side. If you're a Chad.
Sounds about right.
we don't really admit them to court, you know. So, like that's why everybody's name is so important. Like the one, like that's kind of your ticket to admission to being a lawyer is your name. And so if somebody named Chad sat for the bar, they would just be like, eh.
That's why yours is Max. Take it to the max.
Take it to the max. Don't just don't take it to any attorney. Take it to the max.
That's right. We should make a commercial for your law firm. Your
Yeah,
law firm
that'd
could
be
be a
dope.
sponsor one week.
Yeah, one of you has to be like the decedent, as we call them, which is actually the dead guy, because we're gonna take it up a notch. We don't do wrongful death or anything like that or criminal law, but always advertise for more than you do.
Nice. That sounds cool. So, Dallas sports update?
Our
Question mark?
Dallas sports update? Question mark.
Let's Google it. Oh no, 6 minutes left in the game. It's 5 for Edmonton and 3 for Dallas. All hope is lost.
Not looking
Well,
good.
I don't know. They've come back from worse. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
was game 1.
This whole series has been pretty one-sided, it seems like. So
Yeah, well, Edmonton has Connor McDavid. That guy's
Yeah.
good, and he's still like 17 and a half years old.
yeah, and
I mean,
Draisaitl.
they are Canadian, eh? It's hard to beat those Canadians at hockey.
Well, they're all Canadians
They're
playing. You know? It's kind of like the NBA. Everybody there is,
true.
shall we say, not white.
Hey, man, what about John Stockton
Oh yeah.
from the Utah Jazz?
John Stockton was the one NBA player that could just go to Disney World and just like fit in, you know, like it's like imagine Shaq going to Disney World, you know, he can't hide. But like John Stockton was just a 6-foot white guy that looked like he just drove his kids to school, you know, in the van
That's right.
because he
I was
did.
a pretty big fan of the Jazz back in the day, the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, funny what happened with Karl Malone. Pretty unfortunate.
I don't even know what happened. Oh, wait. Maybe I do. Again, history. Enlighten me. What happened with
Child molestation.
Oh, yeah. That's no
Yeah,
bueno.
unlucky.
Unlucky. Oh, man.
Totally not his
He's like,
fault.
yeah,
just
my luck is
completely
run
out
out.
of his control, just based on the conditions of
The
his
cop is like,
upbringing.
she was 12. He's like, my luck just run out.
I do not affiliate with this man named Max
Yeah, you
Langley.
do. You run a chit website with him.
Oh, man.
Well, further along the Dallas sports update, the Rangers look like they are also kind of slowly working their way out of the playoff mix.
Why is every Dallas sport, if we win something, it's always like one and done, you know, like NBA, NHL, MLB. It seems like everything we won, NFL, except NFL was like 3 times in 5 years. That's the one anomaly. But like every other Dallas sport is like one championship, and then we kind of are not in playoff contention again.
I mean, do you really want me to get out my tinfoil hat?
Yeah,
because I can fill up the rest of this podcast with tinfoil hat theories, but I'm not going to do that. So
Give us the Chit GPT overview of your tinfoil hat.
yeah.
The Chit GPT overview is that every sport is rigged.
Yeah, I agree. Every sport is like wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an entertainment industry, and when the people who run it, there's literally no like federal regulations or anything like that. It's all self-regulated.
They got exempted from the federal regulations. That's the weirdest part. The U.S. Supreme Court was like, "Fuck it," exempt them.
They literally make up whatever rules they want to for their game.
Yeah, the commissioner's ruling stands in court pretty much 9.9 times out of 10.
So,
and that's, ladies and gentlemen,
it's all rigged. So that's
why I don't watch sports, because it's all rigged.
You never got into wrestling, even like during that age when you were like a kid but not fully a kid, and you never watched it then?
I really never got into wrestling. I really didn't. No.
I feel like you like are missing part of you then if you didn't get into that like what is it, Kaifabre?
I mean, I feel like I went through the wrestling stage, but I didn't really watch it. You know, like
You
every
can't be a
kid gets to
full
that.
you can't be a full drama kid and not know how to, pretend like that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But I guess your wife's more of the drama kid than you are.
I did theater after high school, actually. I did
Oh
some theater,
yeah, that's why I was trying to
local
think of
theater.
why I knew that. But yeah, it's because you told me about that.
I kind of wish that I did theater in high school instead of band, honestly,
But you would have
because
been then a theater kid, and they had their own scene, their own clique, but like
yeah,
they're
but
kind of
they're cool people,
ostracized, right?
man.
They're cool.
They're cool people. I think they're cool. I mean, think about it. All the movie
Chris
stars
was a
were
theater
theater
kid.
kids usually. Yeah, Chris was a
Lambo
theater
was a
kid.
theater kid.
Lambo's a theater kid,
Yeah.
and he's a lawyer
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah. Hey, so more
So,
theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Exactly.
We
No,
ain't
I really
fronting.
enjoyed it though, and like I really kind of got burnt out of band. I guess I don't know. I did it from 6th grade until
You were like that lady on Billy on Happy Gilmore where she's like, "My fingers hurt," and Ben Stiller's like, "Well, now your back's gonna hurt. You just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt?"
exactly, exactly. Yeah, but I really enjoyed doing local theater after high school. That was a lot of fun. Did some musicals, did some plays. I did Xanadu, which was a lot of fun. If you
Xanadu,
don't
is
know
that
what
like what like moms of 3 that are still below 35? Xanadu, Xanax, I do.
that is. Exactly. No, it's Olivia Newton-John music, and it's like Greek mythology and stuff. It's fun. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun.
What role did you
Speaking
have in
of,
that show?
I was Zeus, the one and
Zeus.
only. Um, Speaking of theater shows, Anna is the luckiest person in the world when it comes to this thing called Lucky Seats. So, like the Dallas Music Theater, no, what is it called? The Dallas theater scene, you know, the professional Dallas theater, um, does Lucky Seats where you basically is like a raffle, or not a raffle, a lottery, and
Lottery.
they Anna wins it all the time, and we saw
She's the
Hamilton.
only one who enters, bro. Come on.
Apparently, we saw Hamilton like 3rd row, which was crazy.
Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
It's a great show, man. You got to check it out if you haven't seen
Is
it.
it as good as the Chit Show? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Well, let's move on to our next subject here because we want to get to our nostalgia draft number 2
Yeah,
before
that's
it
going to
gets
be
too
probably
late.
the thing that we probably close with today because we've been going so slow to ramp up.
That's right. So let's nominate this week's piece of chit.
Ooh, I got a good one for you.
All right. Well, I'm going to go first. And I'm going to say Rotten Tomatoes, specifically
What?
the. I know that's not a person, but
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
it's a thing. I'm going to say specifically the critics of Rotten Tomatoes. I've always had beef with Rotten Tomatoes, and here's why. I feel like every single movie that I find really good, they give it a rotten score. And any movie that they find really good, I'm not a big fan of. I feel
Maybe
like
you're
I'm always
just
opposite.
counterculture, man. That's cool to be counterculture.
I
I agree with
guess.
that. I agree with that.
But like most
But
recently, I saw Lilo and Stitch.
It was
Fantastic.
great, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was really good. And they've given it like a 70, or I think most recently a 69% when
That's
I looked
pretty
at
good
it.
for a anime/cartoon movie.
Yeah, but I feel like it should be like the audience score is 95% and
yeah,
the critic
I,
score
I
is
was just about to
69.
say Rotten Tomatoes is good if you just go by the audience score, I think.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
audience score is more accurate to, I think, what the actual score should be.
For sure. Which I did read. I mean, it's a little deceiving on how they do it. It's basically, I can't explain it. But still, that's my nominee for piece of shit is Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe an unpopular take. Who knows? Max,
Who knows? I'm gonna
who's
go
your piece of shit?
Tim Apple.
Tim
Tim
Apple?
Apple.
Tim Apple. Yeah.
Who's Tim Apple?
Well, some of you normally call him Tim Cook, but
Oh,
to me, he's Tim Apple,
okay. Why is he your piece
and
of shit?
he opposed that bill in Texas of making it so that the App Store has to check your age, like age verification. And I was like, nah, like age verification is good for like so that like kids don't download like, you know, the Chit Show app.
Adult content?
Yeah, Adult Swim, you know.
Adult
They don't
Swim.
need to touch that kind of content. Uh but he's like just like opposing it, you know, as just in the corporate interest of Apple. And I feel like he's like
Mm,
losing sight of what like the more moral and justified action is. That's just my opinion.
okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Good choice.
Dan, the spooky man. What's
Uh,
yours?
Mine piece of shit this week is Senator Tom Cotton. Although it kind of extends to several
Ooh,
congressmen,
here comes
but
the politics, ladies and
Tom
gentlemen.
Tom Cotton
If you don't want to hear it, just
introduced
skip ahead.
introduced a bill, a piece of legislature this week that would require any new like GPU or computing hardware. They targeted specifically AI focused hardware, but it kind of extends to all hardware, I believe. I need to verify that, but to the point where all of that hardware is like it has geo tracking on it. They're trying to, I guess, for whatever reason, prevent these this AI technology to go to other countries like China, and I just think that's just really stupid. I mean, anybody who knows me pretty well knows about my affinity for privacy and
Yeah, privacy as you call it because you're British.
privacy.
Yeah.
Yes, I go to the privy for privacy, um, and I don't agree with any kind of tracking, even if it's a nationalist reason, which I
That's
think
too
is just silly.
1984 for me. I don't like that.
Yeah. So
I feel like George is
he,
rolling over in his cottage.
In his cottage.
so Tom Cotton, you're an idiot and a piece of shit for introducing
Yeah, get out of here,
this
Tom
kind of
Cotton.
stuff.
You're not even the real Cotton. The real Cotton is the guy that was co-hosting dodgeball tournament for Ben Stiller's Better movie.
I'll take Cotton Hill from King of the Hill.
That's a deep cut right
Blue
there.
is blue shins off and nom.
That's a deep cut right there. Deep cut Dan, that's what they call
Deep cut Dan.
him.
Okay, solid choices for the pieces of shit. Let's wrap that up with some good shit. What's some good news, Dan?
Yeah, so this was a nice piece of news I found. So Games Workshop, for those who don't know, and you might have seen their stores and malls and things like that. Games Workshop are the developers, creators, manufacturers, whatever you want to call it, of the Warhammer 40,000 series, and that
Mm.
extends to video games and you know,
Making nerds social since
making
1999.
nerds, yeah, just super nerd stuff. Hey, Henry Cavill plays Warhammer, and
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
he's beautiful and an awesome dude.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, we share that
As James
beauty,
Blunt once said, "You're beautiful."
Well, the good news is, and something you don't really see much today, but they, of course, like a lot of these big corporations, are posting huge profits, and Games Workshop decided to share their profits with their staff. So they're giving them huge bonuses. There's about
Nice.
1,500 staff, and each one is going to get approximately $18,000 extra this year as
Wow.
part of their salaries for for a bonus, and for having such a good year. I just think that that's super rare in today's
Usually the
society.
CEO takes all the money,
Yeah,
Mhm.
usually all those benefits and those bonuses go straight up to the top. So to see them sharing it with their
which is what we're going to
company,
do on chit.com. Mistreat employees and keep all the profits. Yeah,
Ye-
baby.
yeah,
Right.
everybody, you should know that all profits just go to us three. So
Remember that, Mr.
all
CEO
profits for
Max,
shit.
when we make the billions of dollars.
All right, Emo, what kind of good shit do you have for this week?
Good shit. Well, it's graduation season, so congratulations, graduates, if you graduated. Mine is
What
an
if you
inspiring.
cheated? Like, because I kind of cheated sometimes in school, to be honest.
Then you can become a lawyer and lie for a
Oh,
living.
where's design
Oh,
cheat?
got him.
uh, so mine's an inspiring tale of a lifelong learner. A 90-year-old Rita Hernandez recently earned her associate degree in art. What's even more remarkable is that she graduated from the same college as her granddaughter and great-granddaughter, making it a true family affair. Her great-grandson is set to begin at the same institution this fall, continuing the family's educational legacy.
Is that
I just
DeVry?
thought that was cool. I don't know. DeVry. I just thought it was cool that a 90-year-old graduated. Good
University
for
of
her.
Phoenix.
Yeah, I want to see the audit because I want to check the transcript, see if she actually paid attention in class and showed up and submitted her exams and took them herself. I want to see proof of this.
Okay. I'll bring proof next time.
We need to scope out TikTok for anybody doing that feel good story about her, and we need to get in the comment section and have it locked and loaded. Control C, Control V, ready to go. Tell her, no, we want the receipts.
Show us the receipts, Rita.
All right,
Max,
so
wrap it up.
I've
What do we got?
I only read the headline because I forgot to do it until the show started. But it's a good headline. It says that Japan is starting clinical trials to release artificial blood, and that's kind of dope
I
because
saw that.
I
Yeah.
don't want the ice cream truck to take my blood anymore. It's kind of too much.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy if that's true. I mean, apparently it is true that they've come up with artificial
That's
blood.
step one for cyborgs, man. I'm afraid of that.
I want robot blood. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Type
apparently it's agnostic,
000.
so anyone, like any blood type, can use it. I think is what I read, which is
We just
pretty
cover them all.
sweet.
It's like Pokemon. Gotta cover them all.
Gotta cover them all. And I think the shelf life of it was longer, if I remember correctly, since I actually read the article and you didn't, Max.
Well, yeah, it's like freaking squished up strawberry monster blood. It's like it's gonna last forever. It's like Taco Bell hot sauce. That stuff lasts forever. If you put it in your drawer 15 years ago, yeah, it's still good.
Could be used as currency in the
Uh,
apocalypse.
yeah.
Those funny messages, they uplift my day just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Good shit. Good shit. Okay.
All right, now
well,
for the
very
coup de
good.
grace.
cue the theme song. We should come up with a theme song for the nostalgia draft.
Ah, yes.
Ba-da-bum,
It could
ba-da-bum.
just
Agree
be
with that.
Rugrats. Do 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 do.
That's a good one.
Because you can't copyright
like-
piano.
But like mashed up with the NFL draft, like da-na-na,
Yeah,
da-na-na.
that'd be awesome.
I'm on it.
We could probably get ChatGPT to do that. Get Sudo up or Suno, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'll do that for next time.
All right, I'm first. Y'all already know how it's going to end for this one. Come on, first pick. You got to go the quintessential 90s phrase. I'll be back.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I'm pretty sure I suggested that first, but
Yeah, it's a great one.
I really thought you were going to go a different route for your first pick, but that is a good first pick.
No.
I mean that is one of the most recognizable quotes. I think. I like you don't even need to give any kind of context. You say that, everyone knows who said it, what movie it's from.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to
What
ask
movie is it
ChatGPT
from?
for some more, so thank goodness.
Man, not prepared tonight. All right, Dan, what's your next one? Or what's
Uh,
your first one?
my
First
first
pick.
one. Yeah, this one's tough. I have, man, there's so many good ones. Um, okay, for my first one, I'm gonna go with a Jim Carrey quote.
Ooh, I think I know where you're going here.
Mr. James Carrey, in one of my favorite roles of his as Ace Ventura. That would
Yeah,
be
great one.
alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
That's a good one.
That's a great one. That
Love me
one
some
has
Jim
the
Carrey.
pizzazz.
I like it. I like it. I don't think we mentioned at the beginning. Did we say what we're doing? We're doing catchphrases from the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, movie
We
Yeah.
forgot to
phrases,
mention that.
catchphrases. Yeah,
It could even be from
So,
commercials too.
yeah. If it's a
oh, well,
really
that
popular
changes
one.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nah, that's cool. For my first pick, I am doing what I thought Max was gonna maybe do for his first pick, which is "You can't handle the truth."
I knew you wanted to do that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like that's a
You
classic.
want me on that wall. You
90s.
need me on that wall. I
You
had
can't handle the truth.
I had a classmate in law school who had a 3-year-old son that looked just like Johnny, and he's sitting there in the bathtub, and they're filming him, but none of the nude parts, so it's not creepy. It's his parents, guys. Come on, and he does that whole speech that you want me on that wall. You can't handle the truth. He does the entire speech. The kid does it, and so he gets on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and
Oh, I
they
think I've
play it
seen that.
play it
Yeah,
in class.
that's awesome.
This little redheaded kid that just knew every word that Jack Nicholson said.
That's great.
All right,
love
so I
it.
think you get to go again, Emo.
So we're doing the snake, right? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? The snake draft. So I'm gonna go with another classic '90s audio clip or phrase, I should say. What's up?
What's up? That's good. That's from the
Yeah.
commercial.
I was considering that one too.
What's
It's a
up?
classic.
I remember
What's
around that
up?
time when that came out, like everyone, all my friends used to say that just
Oh,
constantly.
People still say it.
they still
Yeah.
say it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I remember I used to call people on the phone. I used to call my friends and stuff, and I'd start out with that, just go straight into
Yeah.
"What's up?"
Classic. All right. Dan, what's yours? Number 2.
All right, my next one. Man, there's just so many good ones, and we only get to pick 3 this time, so it kind of sucks.
Correct.
But my next one is going to be just from a very quotable movie. It has a ton of quotes, but this is one that I even still use today, just because it's funny. And that would be from Home Alone. It's actually not from Kevin. It's from the Angels with Filthy Souls movie within the movie, and that would be
Oh.
How'd you
"Keep
know
the
the name of
change, you
that?
filthy animal." Oh, dude.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's a good one.
Home Alone is like that's a staple in my household. Like we watch
Yeah,
that
that's a great one.
every year. So
Is that your
I
Christmas
know that
movie
movie
pick
backwards and
every
forwards.
year?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right, is it my turn now?
I believe
Yes.
it is.
All right,
Wait,
I'm
no.
gonna go.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Tom Cruise. Show me the money.
there it is.
There you go.
Jerry
Show me the money.
Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
That's why I got into the law, and that's why I got into chit.com, baby. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Uh,
All right.
so a lot of people don't know this, but Max, you have all that money, but you have nothing in your house.
Yeah, I know. I know.
For the
He's got a
viewers
pinball machine
watching,
now.
Max has like no decorations or anything up anywhere in his
it's
house.
actually like drastically improved. Like my aunt who lives down the street helped me hang those paintings, like and pictures
Oh,
and stuff. But I didn't have
okay.
for the longest time. I didn't have anything up.
He
Not
does have a
even baby
urinal.
pictures
Yeah, I have a
or
baby
pictures of
pictures
his family.
book in the front of my house.
It's the ultimate bachelor pad.
Yeah, it is. All right. Oh, I get to go again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go classic 1993, The Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls.
That was gonna be one of my choices. That's a good pick. People still quote that today.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
yeah,
one.
All right. Now it's
Good one.
Dan's turn.
Dan's
All
turn.
right, for my last
Number
pick.
3.
Um, man. I'm gonna go with an inspirational one. Because man, there's just way too many good ones for me to pick.
Get your
This
tissues
one
out.
is from Ferris Bueller.
Love me
Oh.
some Ferris Bueller. Wait, wasn't that
Great.
80s? I
I
guess it was
think
probably
it
set in the
might have
90s.
been late
Like
80s.
if we watched it
89.
in the 90s, it counts still.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because like I'll Be Back was technically like the late 80s too.
that's true.
So the quote is, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
That seems like
Classic.
a commercial, like a
Bow,
Kodak
bow.
commercial quote.
That's one of my favorite all-time movies, honestly. Ferris
Yeah,
Bueller's Day Off.
it's a great movie. Say
All right.
Ferris
Shame
on
what
the water
happened to
tower.
Pee Wee, going to those adult theaters and doing what people do in there.
So for my final pick,
Oh, that's not
I'm
the same movie,
torn.
guys. You should have called me out on that.
I
Pee
know.
Wee
I was
Herman
like,
is
I don't
not the
know
I
what.
same
was
as
just gonna let that
Ferris
one sit. I was just gonna let
Bueller.
it stew.
I was kind of thinking, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but
What are you thinking,
I'm just
bro?
rolling with it.
I'm just killing airtime.
We got to give
Um,
our watchers ability to comment, right? Comment on stuff.
Yeah, I got to say the
So
wrong things or stupid things. I'm the heel.
yes,
that's right. That's
we
right.
have to encourage more interaction from our loyal
Well,
listeners.
that's a good segue. Listeners, drop your top 3 catchphrases or quotes from the 90s in the comments.
Yes.
Um,
What did we miss? Tell us.
so my final one, I think I'm gonna go for a classic 90s show of Seinfeld and the classic
This
Oh,
was
No Soup for
okay.
You.
this was on my list.
Oh yeah,
This was
no
on my
soup
list.
for you.
Oh,
That was
soup for
ChatGPT
you.
never gives
that's
that
a good
one
one.
though. That's like the thing is like that's how I forgot about it. I don't know why.
It's classic.
It is. It is.
Okay, are we gonna do a couple honorary picks?
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's do 2 each, maybe 2.
yeah,
Sound good?
too.
That just makes it up to 5, but that's fine.
I mean,
We'll do it
it's
quick.
less than we did
Just
last time.
I was
roll
still a
through
prime
'em.
number.
That's right.
All right, how about
Who's
life
going
is like a
first?
box of chocolates?
That was my
Same.
next one.
That was gonna be on
That
my
was my
list
next
too.
What about I'm not a smart man?
But I know what love is.
What
That's a good
about
one.
Bye Felicia?
Bye,
What the
Felicia. That
heck?
was on my list
Why
too.
did that became popular in like the 2010s?
No, dude,
Uh,
that's been popular since
it
like
got memed. It did get
Yeah, it
memed,
got
but
early.
it
memed.
was
It had like a
popular.
memeification era.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I
But
feel
it,
like that was
it
a
was technically
resurgence
from
though, because I heard it a
1995.
lot in high school too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Houston, we have a problem.
Used to have
It's
a
another good
problem.
one.
Mhm.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Mr. Wrestler
Here's
over
one of
here.
mine. It's there's no crying in baseball.
Oh, that's a good one. Tommy Tom again.
There's no crying. There's no crying in
What movie is
baseball.
that from again?
That's A League of Their Own.
Oh, okay.
And as
Nice.
Mr. Tom Hanks is Jimmy Dugan.
Jennifer Garner as somebody.
What about Smell You Later from Bart
See you
Simpson?
later.
That's good. Yeah, I like Cowabunga more though.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That could technically be in 2, right? The Ninja Turtles. Didn't the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles say that?
No, I would have to
There's
use
Ninja
2
Turtles
picks for
too.
that. Wow, or half a pick, however you look at it.
All right. Well,
How about Not the Mama? Not the
Oh, from
Mama.
Dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
not the mama.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
Well, listeners, drop your comments, your top 3, and we'll maybe call those out next time. We
And
really,
get a little vitriol in the comments. I want to see, drop your chithead of the week.
yeah, Chithead of the Week, good shit. Any of the segments we do, drop them in there. We really need to work on getting a guest in here. I know we've teased that, so I think that we should really make that priority for next time. 'Cause it's going to be 2 weeks
I was
until
gonna
we do the
say,
new one, right?
Max, you want to give a little insight into
Oh
our
yeah,
little
I'm gonna
delay
be in
here?
Pensacola Beach for the next 2 weeks. I won't have a good microphone or camera, so we'll probably
So,
pause in terms of making them.
all the ladies in Pensacola Beach, hit them up.
Yeah. Single and ready to mingle.
Get that spray tan, Max. You're gonna need it.
I'm gonna need it because otherwise I won't look like I'm sitting on the beach.
You'll blind some people.
I probably will. All
I think the
right,
best
would.
thing about your hat, Matt, by the way, Max, is the fact that the tag is still on it.
Yeah, I was thinking, how did I want to be? Because I was actually thinking this through of, did I want to be like the 2010s where people kept the tag on? Or did I want to
there
be
you go.
like any other era where people took the tag off? But I was like, this is kind of like Beanie Babies, I'm collecting this. This is an investment. This
I
is
do
not a
like
sunk
how
cost.
the tag is also a poop emoji.
Yeah, I was wondering where they got that tag.
That's a good tag. I like that. All right. Well, we might have a special guest next time. May or may not. And
We'll find somebody.
I guess we'll see everybody in about 2 weeks. Any other updates or final thoughts?
No.
The Chit Show says
Good.
goodbye to you and your loved ones and everybody that you refer us to.
Yeah.
Or refer to us.
And as always, kill time before it kills you.
Yeah.